guys, welcome back to Sanji's Kitchen, and today, oh boy, we're making stir-fried bean sprouts. Yes, you heard me. Stir-fried bean sprouts. This is the one recipe, one of many that we're getting to that I don't much care for, but this is the show where I'm trying some new things, so I have to do it. So I know one thing that you're thinking, Casey, how the hell did you get bean sprouts? Here's the process. Originally, there was no local grocery store that had it. I thought I had to go to a Japanese or Asian market to acquire bean sprouts. This isn't until when Rosen, who bought some of the ingredients for our fruit dessert last time, managed to come across bean sprouts that just came back in because apparently bean sprouts are a seasonal food item. Did not know that, so that means any recipes that we encounter these certain ingredients future down the line might be out of season. So if we don't get to a certain recipe that gets to a certain arc, it wasn't in season, so we had to skip it until it comes back. Dear God Almighty, I am so scared to when we get the fish. I am so scared. But our fair audience, you're wondering exactly what you need for this recipe. You need 2 bags of bean sprouts. Why 2 bags worth? I got a big enough bag. That's just one. You don't need a whole bunch. That's just me. 2 cloves of garlic peeled. 6 anchovies. We'll get to that in just a second. Here's where it gets crazy, not telling the exact measurements for some of these things. Olive oil, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of salt. Here's the problem. We're modifying this recipe. I know that I said earlier, Casey, you're trying new things. Why aren't you trying? Rose and I have not tried anchovies, and we both agree they are the most saltiest thing in the world. But here's the freaking kicker. Look at the image. Look at the freaking image of the bean sprouts. There are no freaking anchovies in there. The recipe is a lie. It is a lie. There are no anchovies in it. There's none. Just why showcase the recipe and then not show that there's no anchovies on it? Hell, pull up an image from the anime where it shows these bean sprouts. There's no anchovies on it. If we want to see what they look like, they just look like very special potato. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's a special one where you thinly dice it. I actually think it's the pommes frites. It's pommes frites. It looks like pommes frites, but this is bean sprouts. So, in conclusion, yes, there will be no anchovies because, as stated, they are extremely salty. They are one of the world's most saltiest fish in the world. And I am not suffering my taste buds for something extremely salty when it also says to use a little bit of salt. We're not doing that today. And also, yes, I'd love to do some garlic, show you how to do garlic from scratch. But it's also still good to use minced garlic. It's still the same equivalent because it also tells you to mince the garlic in this recipe, which is what you will do. You can mince the garlic. And apparently you can mix the anchovies. Finally, if you still are fine with doing anchovies, that's completely fine by you. Everyone's going to be different. And if you're wondering, when do we start with you do that? So we already skipped one whole thing. Yay! Preparation! It's already been completed. Here's the thing. Next you put olive oil and the garlic into a frying pan on medium heat. And when the garlic is golden, then you add the bean sprouts and cook on high heat. Meaning that as soon as you put the bean sprouts in, crank the heat up. Oh boy. And then once they're translucent, then you can add the anchovies, black pepper, and mix. Taste test and add more salt if needed. Oh my god, this is why reading thoroughly the recipe helps, kids. The recipe knows that the anchovies are salty. So if you want more salt, you add more salt to it at the end. Meaning that we can actually, since this recipe you can use salt at the very end, we will be actually adding our Himalayan pink salt to this for today, since it is a finishing salt as we learned from last time. So, whoo boy. Why don't we get started? Shall we? First we need our garlic. As mentioned earlier, I'm using, where is it? Where's the label? There it is. Minced garlic. And apparently I need to make sure I go to the grocery store to get more because I'm actually about to run out. I use minced garlic in a lot of recipes. And if you're wondering how much do I put for a clove, the good news is that on the jar, on the lid, it tells you how much you need for a clove on here. So if we need about 2 cloves of garlic, you just have to add 2 teaspoons of garlic. Simple as that. Before we put the garlic in, we're gonna do our olive oil. It doesn't say how much, so I'm just gonna do yeah, I'm gonna drizzle that much. It's probably too much olive oil, but we'll find out, guys. Then we're gonna add our minced garlic. So we're gonna add 1 and 2. And then try and scrape inside. Because Rosen likes extra garlic with this stuff, so we're gonna add. Actually, we'll just finish off the whole jar. Yay, there's some garlic juices in there, but that's also the water thing that counts. It also means I need to get more minced garlic. We're setting this on medium, and it's going to be until the garlic is golden, and then we add our beet sprouts, and then we crank the temperature up to high.
It is at this point of cooking I realize I've added too much olive oil. Don't make the same mistake as I did. At least it's coming out nicely. Oh no, it's too zoomed in. No.
Yeah, I definitely put too much olive oil in this, but the good news is that our garlic is starting to look a little bit golden. Like half of it's already golden as it is. And you know what that means, guys? That's right. It's bean sprout time, and this is gonna kill us. Yay! Here is how they look in their natural habitat, right here. I've never had, I'm gonna make a clarification right now. Never had beans. I don't like beans. I hate the smell of beans. I hate the taste of beans. Bean sprouts, I don't know how they smell. I've never had them before. It smells like the earth. It smells like the earth. It shouldn't be. But we have to put them in, so cheers. We're just gonna put the whole bag in. No, they spilled! No! Curse these things! Okay. That's a lot of bean sprouts. Alright. And then we're gonna crank you on high. So 8. Doesn't say if I should stir them. We're gonna just, there.
That's a whole bag of bean sprouts in there, folks. I cranked the temperature up to high. We'll cook until it becomes translucent before we add everything else in there. At least the garlic smell is nice. I wish the garlic smell could go through the camera.
Isaac, I can't believe I spilled bean sprouts. Don't you dare tell Rosen, and don't you dare put it in here.
If you're wondering why there's a noise behind me, I had to turn my other fan on because I decided to stir the bean sprouts. That's a bad mistake. It smells so bad. What the hell? I know they smell like the earth, but then it smells so bad. It is so bad. How can this smell bad? I should never have stirred them. Oh, man. Oh. Yay. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be bad. I hate this smell. Oh, I had Rosen check in. He said it smells like burnt olive oil. That's... No. The good news is that I can show the... Actually, if you heard the sizzling, it's sizzled down, so because that's not off the heat. Because the good news is, once it's translucent, we can start to add a little bit more seasonings, which I'm going to be doing one-handed because why not? I'm going to be adding black pepper. All of the black pepper. This needs seasoning, like so. And then this, can I still do it one-handed? Because we're finishing this off, I can bring back our pink Himalayan salt to finish it off. Oh, I can't do it. I don't get on camera. I'm trying to do it one-handed. It's difficult. Like so. Also, is it bad that I cannot see any of the minced garlic? That's not a good sign, but we're gonna add a little bit more garlic. Where's the label? There it is. With some garlic powder. Just to bring the garlic senses back. Not too much of it. Okay, it's a lot of it. I did a lot. Oopsie. Now we're going to mix everything up. I'm going to be fully honest. There was a moment where I was trying to make a lot of this translucent as it was cooking. I almost felt like gagging because the smell of this is extremely bad, guys. I wish I was joking, but it's not good. Like, it's not presentable, but everything's mixed, and now the taste test. We want to eat it or don't we want to eat it? We have to eat it. I don't know how we need to eat this. I just...
Take a bite.
You try. I'm so
I can try first if you want.
Yeah, please try this bean sprout first. I am so fucking scared. Am I allowed to say fuck on your show?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's good?
Yeah, in my opinion.
It's
okay. Actually, weird aftertaste.
Okay.
Go ahead and try it. Yeah.
I tried. F.
I'll give it a C.
That's an F.
I like bean sprouts and other stuff. Ironically, I like bean sprouts and fried rice, but...
Right, it has a weird aftertaste.
Yeah.
Sink it into the ocean. Put it down below where no one with devil fruit can take it.
Can you imagine this with anchovies like the original recipe called for?
Here's the thing. You want to know why the anchovies are there?
Mm-hmm.
To complement to be the salty part, and if you need more salt, add more salt to it. No. Here's also, I mentioned earlier, there's no anchovies in the actual cookbook picture. So it's a lie. This thing is a lie. In Fire Sanji's kitchen, I say do not make this.
I say put it with something else.
What would you even put it with?
I just said I have bean sprouts and fried rice sometimes.
Not this.
This is Yosaku's favorite. Yosaku's weird.
Yosaku is weird. Fuck you, Yosaku.